dancing bit at the beginning, but at the end you're doing that in the air, right? Air drums.
Fingers in the air job. Does it every time. Works well on the mobile disco at a wedding.
Does it?
Does, yeah.
I'll bear that one in mind.
Brian Ferry, let's stick together. When you wake up first thing in the morning, Kerry, what is the first thing you do?
Turn my alarm off.
Okay, and then the next thing after that?
Well, it depends. Depends if I'm on my own or not. And I'll explain that because my husband goes to work early.
He works early, so
yeah, so he's gone. So I do what I know what you're going to get me to say. Do I check my phone and look at social media?
And?
Sometimes I do. It depends if the children are up, really. And they're like, Mum, I want cereal. I'm hungry. So it depends. If I get a chance, then yes, sadly, that's probably one of the first things I do.
Exactly what I did this morning. First thing I came across was this amazing story. And to start with, listened to it and thought, can that be real? Did that really happen?
I missed this, and you filmed me when I got into work, and you were like, have you seen this?
I don't know how anybody could miss this.
I know. Well, again, it was probably a morning this morning when my children were screaming at me.
If like Kerry, you have missed this, this is just an interesting story where Barnstable in North Devon was confused with Barnstable in Massachusetts.
Easily done, we think.
Yeah. It's all about a North Devon woman who made a call to what she thought was Barnstable Police Station and ended up getting through to Barnstable. This is how the call went.
I'm not familiar with that at all.
Where have I called then?
Well, you've called the Barnstable Police Department.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Ilfracombe. You're not local then, you can't be, because Ilfracombe is the next town on from Rutherford.
So you've called the Barnstable Police Department?
Yeah.
In Massachusetts?
Massachusetts?
Yes, Massachusetts.
Sorry, there's no way you can help me then, is there? I better get off the phone.
Where exactly are you calling from?
England?
Yeah. Well, it's a different town. It's twinned with Barnstable. It's twinned with Barnstable, England.
Oh,
but our response time is going to be about 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go on, laugh. Oh, never mind. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bless her. It's the sort of thing I do. It is, so I can't say anything.
It took a while to get there, didn't it?
I know, but she finally got there. But do you know that lady? Perhaps it's your next door neighbour, perhaps it's your mum.
Was it you? Do you recognise her? We would love to hear from you on tonight's show. We've been unable to track her down, but we guess she lives in Devon because she obviously knows the roads between Barnstable, Ilfracombe and Mudderford extremely well.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
And also don't be embarrassed because we just want to speak to you because honestly it would be the same sort of thing I would do.
Give us a call, 0345 301 1034. However, that clip on our Facebook page with a phone call, it's been turned into a video. It's on there and it's getting loads and loads of likes.
We have got Nick Hewison, Charlie Chaser, Bob, Suzanne, Clive Griffin, Amanda Rooston, so many of them. Lots and lots of you have seen it. If you haven't yet seen it and you want to hear that again, as Matt just said, then the Facebook page is where it's at. And if you know that lady, please do get in touch. We would love to hear from her. We really would. 0345 301 1034.
Tell you what we do have, though.
We've got the man who put the story online. His name is Rob Bastille from HyannisNews.com in Hyannis, Massachusetts, and he's on the phone all the way from the other side of the Atlantic. Hello, Rob.
Hello, how are you guys doing over there?
We're having a laugh. Thanks to you.
Isn't that great?
Thanks to you.
And all the better for speaking to you. Love that accent this afternoon. Wow.
Enough, Kerry. Enough.
How did to behave myself?
Good. I'll referee. How did this come about, Rob?
Well, I'm a photojournalist. I'm what they call a stringer. I work for the Boston Providence News stations. Sometimes you see my stuff over there in the UK. The Daily Mail picks it up, CNN, that sort of thing. If you ever watched the movie Nightcrawler, that's me, sort of. It's kind of like that. But I'm out there all night, and I cover bad news all night. And I'm quite friendly with the police officers around here.
Right.
And occasionally I have sources inside that leak little bits like this to me just to to keep me amused and stuff. And I just thought that was great. And of course, I know the officer involved, and he's a really nice person, and he handled that well. And I just thought it was kind of like we need some levity in our world today.
Just.
And I actually was hoping somebody over there in the UK would hear this, because it's really kind of it's an endearing little exchange an innocent exchange between a police officer and a woman from the UK, and we are twin cities, so to speak. We so it was kind of cool. And I don't know too much about the area over there, so I had to look things up online, and I I learned a little bit in the process. It was kind of fun, and it got. The next day, I thought it had like 17,000 views or something like that.
That's what I was just going to say,
here.
Rob, actually. What's the reaction been like for you? I bet your phone's been non-stop, hasn't it, since then?
Well, I'm surprised I haven't heard too much from our local, like the Boston stations and things like that. I haven't heard anything from them yet. It's been a busy week over here with some bombings and things like that, right? So we've had that, but this is something that has some legs, and I'm hoping. Sometimes I release things, and it takes a little while, but they do go around the world. And if I can release something, and if I ever can release something that will make people smile compared to what I usually show is like plane crashes and things like that, it really makes my day. So it's really cool. I woke up this morning, and I saw that there was an email from one of your handlers, and they just said that you wanted to speak. And I just thought that was really cool, and I said, of course. I mean, definitely. So.
And it's definitely 100% real, isn't it? It's not a stunt. It's not a joke.
There's a little bit of me that seems to think this is a bit far-fetched, Rob. I mean, how on earth would a lady here in Devon dial an international number? I mean, it would show up on her phone, wouldn't it?
It definitely is real. I can tell you at some point during the conversation, if you listen carefully, you'll hear some laughing. I think I used to, years and years ago, I'm talking like the 80s, I used to work as a police officer years ago. And what they're able to do in the dispatch area, he's in the dispatch. He's a patrol officer, but he was in on dispatch that day.
Mm-hmm.
What I believe he did was he recognized what was going on fairly early in the conversation, but he needed to be sure. And what he did is he probably switched it over to his speaker so his friends around him could hear it.
Everybody could hear it.
Right.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And it was it was so funny. But it definitely was real. And I was wondering how she got the number. And today with like the internet and all that, you know how you can go on to, I don't know, like you could connect to something and not realize it. I mean, I was thinking maybe she typed in Barnstable or Barnstable, as you guys say, and she got the wrong address on the internet. Maybe
I'm googling it as you speak, Rob.
That's trying.
Yeah.
See if we can come up with the same number.
Yeah. What's interesting? I've typed in Barnstable with a B, and it has come up with Devon and Cornwall Police. Oh, hang on a minute. I've managed to search UK. It still comes up with Devon and Cornwall Police. But on the right-hand side, Google comes up with the Barnstable Police Department, Massachusetts, and it's given me a phone number.
See?
So that's how it works.
We all could have done it, couldn't we?
Oh, that's great. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this hasn't happened before. It's rare that, I mean, our police conversations are public information over here. However, you have to dig for them, and you have to put in a request. So some people were really thinking of me, and they said, let's get this out right away. And they sent it to me, and I can't reveal my sources, but they did send it.
Not.
And it is real. And so I don't want to get them in trouble.
Of course not. Okay.
Right. But I am very much interested. If you get a hold of that woman, she sounded very, very, very nice. I would love to hear that interview. I mean, I'm hoping that you guys maybe can – I was talking to James before you guys got on, and I was hoping maybe you could send a clip of your show – because I will definitely broadcast that over here if it's all right with you, because I think our listeners would love that exchange. You know?
Okay,
right. Well,
absolutely.
If we manage to track her down, Rob, then we'll certainly be back in touch. Let's hope we can track her down. Was that you? Do you know? Did you recognise the voice?
We wondered who that lady was. A lot of digging later, and we've discovered it's Teresa from Ilfracombe who's on the phone. Teresa, good morning.
Good morning.
It's one of the great phone calls of all time, that. And obviously both of you were such nice people.
I haven't stopped laughing. The last day and a bit, that's all I've done is laugh. And the more I hear it, the more I laugh.
What I don't understand, Teresa, is how come you rang Massachusetts rather than a local call? What happened? How did you do that?
It's really easy. Just ask Katana.
Oh, you've got that computer recognition thing.
Yes. My friend, bless her, we came back and I said, I've got to ring the police. I've got to do my duty and report him because he could kill somebody the next time he's doing it.
Right.
And she asked Katana, and then the phone number came up, and she said, oh, ring it. You know, the number's there, ring it. So I pressed it, and hence that's how I was talking to Massachusetts.
Does Massachusetts know who you are?
I don't think so, but the man on the other end of the line sounded really nice, and he thought it was funny, or I think he did at the end.
Well, what we've got to do is we've got to ring him today sometime. We'll ring Barnstable Police Force in Massachusetts and find out if there's a very puzzled phone operator who's still wondering who he spoke to in Barnstable, England, as he says. Your piece of recording has been accessed 36,000 times.
Wow.
On our website. It's also been played on Radio 5 Live. I think Radio 4 is playing it this morning. It's going to be, and I hope, with a little bit of luck, you'll be on Spotlight tonight. This is fame. This is world fame.
I wasn't out to get world fame.
No, I know you weren't. But it's like being on Strictly Come Dancing without the problems.
Oh, dear.
Are you prepared for fame?
Am I prepared for fame? It looks like it's been chucked on me whether I want it or not.
I've got to find out more about you. You live in Ilfracombe, I presume?
I do, yes.
Yeah. Married, family?
I'm separated.
Children?
I've got 4.
4? And how old are they?
Oh, gosh. The oldest one's 40 and the youngest one's 25.
So they're all going to be embarrassed by Mum, aren't they?
No, they think it's wicked.
How about your friend, the one who said you must make that call?
Oh, Heather?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, gosh, it would be you, wouldn't it?
Are you the kind of person who gets into this sort of thing easily?
I like to see the funny side of life. But no, I don't purposely go out and sort of do stuff like this. Not really, no.
Well, you brought an awful lot of people a lot of pleasure. You're going to continue doing that, I suspect. You've heard the phone call several times now. You going to go on Spotlight tonight?
Yes, definitely.
Good lady. I presume they're sending a scanner out to see you.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how much cheerfulness you gave this office yesterday morning. It was Angela who found the call. I don't know where she got it from. Probably from the police. The police think it's wonderful. The only people we haven't spoken to are the police in Barnstable in Massachusetts. And we're going to do that sometime later on today and see if we can get them on. Will you have a listen tomorrow and see if we can find your bloke?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you very much indeed. Teresa from Ilfracombe. I'm tempted to play that again, but I'm not going to. However, it will be on Spotlight, and so will Teresa from Ilfracombe tonight. And we'll have a go and see if we can find that operator who had the classic line. Our response time will be 6 hours.
Massachusetts?
Yes, Massachusetts.
Sorry, there's no way you can help me then, is there? I better get off the phone.
Where exactly are you calling from?
England?
Yeah. Well, it's a different town.
It's slightly love, isn't it?
It's twinned with Barnstable, England.
Oh, gosh.
Our response time is going to be about 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go on, laugh. Oh, never mind. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.